Alright, so, here's the deal, guys. I don't know if you can tell, but I am dead beat right now. And, there's Mike. Completely passed the hell out. You know why? Because we have literally gone from thirds to seconds to first in the last week, and it takes us 2.5 hours to get to work. Now, that may leave some of you to question, how the hell do you still play Summoner's War? Oh man, okay, so here's the deal. People look at Summoner's War and other games like it as a time waster. Here's the deal. You guys aren't doing it to waste time anymore, you're doing it because you enjoy the game and you want to get good at it. Now the fact of the matter is, without spending a lot of time and or a lot of money, that can be a little difficult. So, what do? There's got to be something you can do about it, right? Well, here's a little rundown on how I managed to not spend any money and I have no life, and I still kinda ish keep up with meta a little bit. I'm still able to hit Conk 2, yada yada. My farming doesn't go away constantly. So, basically, what we're going to talk about today is how you can continue farming when you're busy as shit all the time. So, here's what I do. First and foremost, when you wake up, first thing you should be doing, if you're in a guild, do your guild wars. Some people sit there and they're like, well, guild wars cost 10 energy apiece, that's a bit of a waste of resource, isn't it? No. The rewards you get from guild wars are so worth it. Between the towers, the Rainbow Mon, the eventually scrolls, the Ifrits, if you don't have them already, totally worth it. Make sure you're doing those every morning as soon as you wake up, and then as soon as your guild war resets, do them again. Or obviously if you can't do them right away, but like when you log in later on. Now, further than that, obviously be hitting your rivals. Here's the thing with that. Yes, you're not going to climb an arena because of this, but if you're spending all of your time at work anyways, you're not going to be pushing an arena to begin with. Get those glory points, get the free crystals. Now, the other thing you need to be looking at, your daily achievements, or achievements, missions, whatever, your daily login stuff. If you do those every day, you're getting a free 10 crystals. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, why waste the energy on that when I could be using it farming now? Because I'm not going to be able to farm later. I'm not going to have the time. Free crystals is like a battery. You're spending energy to get the crystals so that you can use the crystals later on when you're able to sit there and farm a little more readily. Obviously, in this case, you're using crystals for energy refreshes. Now, further than that, the main thing really is if you're not actively engaged in something. Obviously, if you're driving, don't touch the damn game. But if you're sitting around watching TV, if you're sitting shotgun in the car, be farming. Just do it. You don't have to focus on the game every moment you're logged in. You can just click play, continue your conversation, and then come back to it as soon as your phone vibrates because your run's ended. The other thing, and this might get you in a little trouble, but it's what I do, it's what Mike does on occasion. I think Meg does it too. I don't know who all does it. I know I do. And I know a couple of people who also do similar things. So what I do, this is how I got most of my Rift crystals. You take your phone, you face the screen away from you. Obviously after you've hit play on the dungeon, otherwise this doesn't matter. Hit play on the dungeon, turn your phone around, stick your phone in your pocket that way. When your phone vibrates, you just check the time real quick as you pull your phone out. Make sure you're gripping the sides, but obviously not the lock button. That wastes precious time that you need in order to open the box, check and accept the rune. Don't even look at the rune. Don't look at what it is. Don't care. Get, play, phone back away. You will waste 0 time. It takes exactly as much time as checking said time, and you can do that in the meantime. You just swipe down as you're opening your chest. It's that easy. So, assuming you've done this, you're now farming consistently as you're doing other things. This means that you're not solely designated your time to the game. You're then designating your time towards what you want to be doing right that moment, and the game's just kind of there. Now, once, you're home, you're sitting down, whatever, you've got some time, a little bit of time to put into the game, go through, sell all the runes that are garbage. Just get rid of them. And then look through everything with the little new emblem on it. It's handy that they put that in there, right? It's almost like they wanted us to do this. Go through, look at everything that says new, compare it to what you have on your monsters. Obviously, don't immediately swap them because free rune removal is a thing, and with this new rune management system, it is completely bonkers to do anything else if you're going to completely overhaul a monster. Now, Haney, I'm sure you do this stuff. What do you do, like, low-key to continue farming while you're at work and stuff like that? I'm sure you guys do some stuff. I meant to say hi to Blaster and, forgot who else said hi other than Megan. How's it going, Majd? I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Anyways. Yeah, see, you use both hands when on the line, but you're telling me you don't ever farm at work, like when it's slow? Like, I'm sure everyone does something similar, or like, you're riding shoddy in the car, you're low-key farming while you're talking to people. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. 5 hours of downtime. I work in a factory. Literally just get to chill out and do whatever. I miss that about restaurants. I really do. But anyways, get those crystals. They're free. They're like a battery for energy. I look optimist. He just chills all day and play. Filled gloves with ice water and played cold potato. That's Haney. I can't tell you, I've never done that. We had a guy at I worked at a Logan's Roadhouse. So I was working in the kitchen, right? And obviously I'm playing Summoners War at this point in time, and rush hour hits, my phone sits on the charger, right? So it's off to the side, well, not to the side, behind the line. It's plugged in. I hit play, I go up to the line. I come back 2.5 hours later. 2.5 hours later, I come back and I click the rune, and it's a 6-star violent rune with a speed main. Completely made up for the entire rest of the day. It was great. But, wow, I really got off on a little tangent there. No gameplay right now. We'll get to it. I promise. We will. I need to unwind from work. This is ridiculous. But, the other important thing, especially early game, I'm learning this now. I'm building a Spectra right now. Right, Haney? We're building that Spectra. But, build those staple nat 3s. They're so worth it. Like, I don't care what level you are. You had better have a Bernard. You had better have everything you need. Like, your core nat 2s, nat 3s. Yeah, that's true. But for the rest of us mortals who don't spend a shit ton of money on the game and don't have the time to put into it to progress maybe as quickly as you did because you pulled Verad, these types of things are crucial to be doing. Oh, I know you don't. But you see my point. People don't just pull Verad normally. That you spend money to get things like that. Which I'm not saying anything against. But If you're unable to do that, if you're like me, you have a little bit of time, a little bit of money, you don't want to spend too much of either thing on a video game, obviously. Put the time where it matters, and do it when you can. Now, obviously, you're not going to go Guardian 3 just passively farming like that. Yes, I was. We went nuts. I was definitely in guild. But the fact of the matter is, if you can't spend the time or money, don't. But if you want to be good, make the game complement what you're doing, not let's dump every second of every day into this game, get nowhere for a little bit, and then quit. That completely defeats the purpose of playing the game to begin with. You're wanting to progress. You can't progress without farming, right? And we've come full circle. Is that kind of... Am I making sense? It's completely feasible to play and be okay at this game without dedicating your freaking life to it. Which, not gonna lie to you, I kind of have a little bit. But you don't have to do that. And people catch up to me every day just passively doing things. Pulled Praha, then Vera, 3 scrolls later, 1 premium pack. Yes, I do remember this. It was nuts. But, anyways, now that I've kind of given my spiel, does anybody have any questions for me real quick before I hop offline and hopefully log back into my alt account for the reset series stuff again, because it's been like a week since I've logged into that account again. Any questions for the rhythm? It is about Summoner's War, but I'm not actually playing right now. I just kind of wanted to talk about it. When am I going to do an account review on you, Haney? I don't even know if it's worth it. You're not working on anything, so I can't help you. It's just me talking about it, showing it off. I mean, I can. Awkward. Okay, well... Hey, you're back. I haven't seen you in a bit, Marissa. Yeah, definitely would build Rukuni. Alright, well... I'm actually going to hop off. We're going to switch over onto my alt account. We're going to do some gameplay, and we're going to work with that reset series for a minute. I will see you guys shortly.